And we're back. My sponsor, Starbucks coffee. That's not Starbucks.
That's a good sponsorship. If you have Starbucks sponsoring me,
Exactly. Yeah, Starbucks, they don't know they sponsor the podcast. They just, they
on
just,
they don't know it, but they do.
yeah, they don't know yet. Thank you, Starbucks. No, actually, it's Dunkin' Donuts coffee inside of a
um,
Starbucks cup because I'm cheap.
I'm not a coffee
Levels.
person at all, so
What?
yeah, I know.
So what do
I don't like
you're
it.
probably like Monsters and Red Bulls.
No, not even that.
So what do you drink to get going?
Water, I don't know.
Water, take a little bump of
Water.
Molly, just
Sometimes sweet tea. I like sweet tea. I guess that has caffeine, but I'm not like a
not
oh I
enough.
gotta
Not
have
like I need. Yeah, that's me. I cannot function in the day if I don't
yeah
have coffee. Like
yeah
that's why I was like, it's over here, and I'm like, I'm not gonna drink it as much, but I'm gonna like down it real quick because I had a
oh
lot of
yeah.
rum and coke last night. Yeah.
I wish that I wish that I wish that I liked coffee because I feel like I'd get a lot more done. I'd be a lot more of a productive person.
Yeah. I mean, you can incorporate that eventually into your.
Yeah, maybe when I turn 40 or something, I'll drink coffee. I don't
I'm 43, so there you go. Fuck you. No, but
know.
so back to like the Anderson thing. Like
Yeah.
I felt like that kind of built up in a weird way because it got the first little bit of controversy once they announced the drag show,
Mhm.
and then like another business said, "Hey, look, I'm not associated with them. We had some dinners. I backed him." And I'm like, damn. And it was kind of weird because he was South African, but he's white. And I was like, I'm not even feeling this. This is not even,
Yeah,
you're not South African. You're missionary white. You're a missionary,
exactly.
you know? And so, like,
Colonize.
then, right, you're a colonizer. Yes,
Yeah,
you're a colonizer of Africa. You didn't even come here to colonize. You went over there. Like, you real
right.
ballsy. But,
Yeah,
like, then when the Anderson guy was like, my son is a drag queen. This is why we're having the show. I thought that should have summed it up. That should have been like case closed,
right.
but it
Right.
wasn't.
That should have been like the okay, well, there's no agenda. Which having a drag show doesn't mean that
Right.
there's an agenda at play anyway. But like
Hmm.
all he was doing was supporting his son. And
Exactly.
I've known them for years. I love
Hmm.
that family like honestly like they're my own.
Right.
They're not people that I'm like at their house all the time or whatever. So I don't want
And
to
we're
sound like
hanging out.
I'm like
Yeah.
but but no, like anytime that I do see them, they treat me like I'm their own. They always remember who I am and they always
Hmm.
talk to me when, they check in on me and stuff. And so um
Right.
they're great people. Like and it hurts it upsets me a little bit that like there was so much
Hmm.
controversy because they're probably some of the harmless people I know. Like and they just want to support especially their kids.
Right.
um
As
you
they
know
should.
and right. And so it upset me a little bit that they face so much backlash for it. And uh, you know arguably like the most backlash for an all ages drag show, because I didn't see like the any other ones that have gotten as much attention as that one did. And so
Hmm.
because and they mean so well, but honestly I feel like it's worked in their favor in some ways. They've gotten a lot of business.
I mean, yeah, because people are gonna see about the controversy. I just thought it was so weird that like that was the reason because I had no idea, but I just randomly saw somebody post the South African guy's statement, and I'm
Hmm.
like, I don't know what is going on. Like, what the hell is this? Like,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden I looked into it. I'm like, oh god, this is crazy. And then when I saw the actual day of the event, and I'm like, I've seen the Antifa outside, I've seen the people outside, I'm seeing all the other shit, and I'm like,
yeah,
this this is just mayhem. Like, look at him over there, that dad. Where's the real men? I'm like, the real men are there, bitch. Like, they're
yeah.
there with their kids, letting their kids live life and look at, you know, Texas's version of a Disney princess.
Exactly,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
It, and that was the thing too, is going into it, we knew that there was going to be a lot. We knew, like
Hmm.
we knew there were going to be people showing up to protest.
Right.
Um, we knew that the gun club was going to come, and they were like, "We're going to make sure that y'all are protected and guarded." And
Which is
of course,
good.
I know that a lot of people have their own opinions about gun
Right.
control.
Which is fair.
Um,
Yeah.
but I feel in this instance, it was so like it's funny now to watch the reaction because now they're all of a sudden about gun control. They're like, why do all these militant LGBTs have
Right.
assault
Oh,
rifles?
but wait. I thought you don't. You had them. Why can't I?
Yeah, I'm like, whoa. So now
Oh,
we're using
let.
our tactics against you because that's the thing too is a lot of I've heard a lot of Republican and conservative you know their argument is that they're like, well, we shouldn't ban assault rifles, we should have people like guard with assault rifles in front of schools or whatever. So
And
I'm
what's
like,
that gonna do?
so if that's the case, if you want us to, if that's what we should do,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we did at the drag show because we knew y'all crazy asses were coming up there with
Right.
hard bats.
Yeah.
So
To beat up drag queens because some parent brought the. You need to probably beat the parent as with the kid. If you're upset so much, get that one. Get them.
yeah,
It's just.
that's the
Yeah.
thing too that I've wondered a lot is like a lot of the social media like bullshit that they've posted
Mm-hmm.
is like they want to come after us. Like, first of all of the drag queens that most drag queens are
Mm-hmm.
not parents. We don't
Right.
intend on being parents. We never signed up to be parents. We didn't sign up to be role models, none of that. But
Mm-hmm.
we're the ones that get attacked, not the people that like,
Right.
even, like obviously it wouldn't make sense either way. But
Right.
if you were gonna go after the people responsible, wouldn't you go
Mm-hmm.
after the parents? Like, I just
That, but because that's too close to them, because they were complaining about the teacher who was there, or the
yeah,
this, that, and the other. Like, your educators are there. I'm like, I'm sorry, they're not. No, and we've come a long way. I remember getting, hit in the hand by teachers. I remember teachers calling you out for shit. I remember they raised us pretty much because we're with them more than we're with our parents. So
right.
I get it that you're worried about that, but they're not. They're not. There's no application to be gay. Like, there's not like a recruitment center or like I don't get, once I get 10 gay people, all of a sudden I get good wine free. None of that happens,
That
you
was the
know?
funniest thing to me is that I had never heard it like this. I When they
Uh-huh.
said that, I was like, "Wait, maybe." Like, I would, if I was not a gay person, I would believe this. But they
Hmm.
were like saying that gay people have to, because we can't reproduce, we have to go and like recruit new
No,
members. Like we're
no,
like the like we're like the church, the Mormon church or something.
no, definitely not. We're definitely not that.
I was saying
No.
I was when they said that, it gagged me a little bit. I was like, I never
No.
thought of that. Like, we don't reproduce. We
So
maybe
so we're
we
gonna just
should.
get gabies. We're gonna get gay babies. No. No, bitch. No.
Like, yeah, it don't make
I'm
it.
sorry. A kid messes up with my lifestyle. I can't do a 2 o'clock hookup if I got a fucking baby I gotta take
Hello,
care of.
I get to a 2 a.m. one if my baby's asleep. You
It's
gonna
like
wake
it's like
up.
it's like listen, I'm gonna hold my baby. He just like just I'm gonna lean back. No,
It's like dark.
he
It's like
he's
dark in
real
the room. You're like,
quiet.
hey, when
Yeah,
you walk in, there's a bassinet. Please don't hit it.
I'm gonna meet you in the living room. Just don't slam the door.
Yeah, just don't.
No,
Yeah,
but it's one of those things. They're just afraid because they're losing their kids. They're
yeah,
losing. They're losing their. Because I've seen gay kids. Trust me, I've seen kids when we were kids. And I'm like, you're gonna be gay, and
yeah.
sure enough, they are gay. I
That was
mean,
me. Yeah,
yeah, see,
I
yeah,
was
it's
that
not
little
like
kid.
we just decided, one day I want to be gay. I wanted to go to the mall with the women. I didn't want to go sit around and talk about cars with dudes. I want to go. Y'all going shopping. I want to go there. No,
Yeah,
but
I
that's the sad part.
I always say like I was told I was gay before I even knew it. Like, I obviously knew it, but people would call
Right.
me gay, and I remember being like, "What does that mean?" Like,
What does that mean? Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like, I didn't even know what gay was. I just thought I was myself. Like,
Look, straight people showed you what gays are, so now maybe they're the issue.
yeah,
Those damn straight people. Oh, he's gay. No. N-
that's the thing too. Is I was never like that. That's like a big thing they're saying is like, well, they're indoctrinating people. They're teaching people like it's becoming like a fad to be gay or whatever. But I'm like, growing up, I
Yeah.
did not know LGBT people. I was not around people that were gay. And if I was
Mhm,
ever, they were, they weren't like consistent in my life.
mhm.
I would, like meet people maybe that were,
Right.
and then my parents would be like, oh, well, he's
He's a
gay
little
or
gay.
whatever.
Well, see, I grew up with people like that. I grew up, the thing was I grew up with them and it was like they're gay and you can tell they were gay because,
Right.
they had on flowy outfits or they were real flamboyant. Like there was no closet gays I knew of. If they were gay, they were full on Billy Porter. That's the
Yeah.
kind of gays I grew up around. But it wasn't like I hung out with them or talked to them. I just
Yeah.
I see him. I see you. Hey, I see you. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah,
You know?
that was me. Like again, like I didn't grow up around gay people at all. I didn't know,
Hmm.
I couldn't have named a single gay person when I
Right.
was 18 years old. And then I went to college and I met other gay people, and I was like, wait, there's
Oh,
people out here that are like me, and they're like not, they don't like mask it, they don't try to hide it. So I was
right.
like, maybe that's maybe that's what I'm
You
supposed to, like,
you also like sucking dick. Yes,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah,
I'm not alone.
yeah. And so I was just like if being gay is something you can be influenced by, I'm a special case because I was definitely not influenced. Like
This was just in me, and I didn't know that this was an
I've
option.
always been like this. Even whenever I was like trying to convince myself as a teenager that I was, 'cause
Mhm.
I was part of the youth group and stuff, and I would have,
Oh, I'm so
you know,
sorry.
yeah. I would have all these homosexual thoughts and feelings and stuff, and
Which is
like
bad.
develop
You shouldn't
crushes
have
on the
those.
boys in my youth group and stuff. So
Mhm.
like I remember thinking then, like, oh, that's just everybody deals with this. Like
Yeah, everybody's gay. Yeah.
everybody has this feeling. And then I soon found out, no, like
They don't.
not everyone is gay.
No.
And and I'm not wrong for feeling this way. And that's just how I am. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, Christianity sometimes is one of those weird things where like they tell you that you're supposed to feel this way and be this way and this is natural and you're made in God's image, all this other kind of stuff. And it's like, but why would he make me want to be with a guy?
Yeah.
Like this feels normal. Like,
In the
you
in
know.
the in the deepest, like most holy I could be,
Mhm.
I was still
Oh.
wanting to
Mhm.
fuck boys.
it's like it's like I
Like,
understand, Lord. I did all these commandments, but like I still kind of want to be a hoe. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still want to go to I still am excited about church camp because of the showers. We get to share the shower. Like,
Exactly.
you
See,
know,
we get to hang out. Like, thanks, yay! This is a good thing.
yay.
Like,
I get to hang out with the guy I have a big crush on.
see,
Even
that
though
was my problem. My thing was I should have played football and I didn't. I'm like, damn it, I
see,
forgot about
I
this.
was too much of a wimp for football. First of all,
It,
I'm too
yeah,
small and like not
right. And see, I'm too big.
agile.
They're like,
Yeah.
come on, you can do it. I'm like, no, that's no. you know, I'm,
But
I'm like,
I
go ahead.
wanted that fantasy too where I was like, in the locker room with the boys or whatever. But yeah,
And see,
I
we never
couldn't.
showered. We never showered together. Like for gym, it was just you change your clothes. And I was that kid who was uncomfortable with my body. So like I wore my gym clothes under my uniform. And then I would just
Mhm.
take my uniform off. I would do gym and I put my uniform back on. And I try
Right.
my best. Like, can I get that to be like the last period of the day? So like I can just like go home and they're like, no. And it was like fourth. I'm like, fuck. So I'm walking
Yeah.
around with those gym clothes on all day under my clothes. And I'm like, this ain't it. That
Hmm.
but that's just yeah, we didn't choose to be gay. Who would choose to be ostracized and have to deal with toxic people?
Yeah. It,
But
it's
that's
mind blowing.
that's neither here nor there. So,
Right.
I'm glad we were able to talk about, this whole situation because it seemed like it's not really getting any better. I've tried to figure it out and rationalize it in my brain and I can compare it to so many places, Twin Peaks, Redneck Heaven,
Hmm.
Knockouts, all these places where kids can go because it's a bar and grill with girls dressed scantily clad. But then I forget that it's a man driven world. It's
Yeah.
just sometimes the mouthpiece is a woman.
You can go to Mardi
Well,
Gras
you know.
you can take kids to Mardi Gras, like, and there's
I,
restaurants out
I'm
there.
from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yes, I've experienced a lot of years in Mardi Gras and a lot of titties and dicks that I didn't want to see, but
Right.
I looked at them. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
that's you can't shield them from that. What you gonna do? Cancel Mardi Gras? No, you're
Right.
not gonna cancel your
Oh,
moneymaker.
no.
But
No.
it's easier to just prey on this one little drag show at this one little bar that,
Mhm.
hell, I stopped going to brunch because too many white girls were going. I'm like, oh God, I just don't want to be sitting there while y'all are all taking pictures with your drink and taking pictures of your food. Like, bitch, no, you're holding up the line. Like, let's
Hello.
get it, let's get it moving.
Yeah.
Like, no, drunk. Maybe we should do that. That should be the new thing. Fuck banning kids. We need to ban straight white
Straight
women at
straight white
gay
girls
clubs.
from the bar.
That's
Yes.
a whole that's a whole nother situation. That's just you need to go. Your bachelorette party needs to be at a real strip club. You should be at La Bear. You should not be at, you know,
The
the
drag
tin
show.
room.
But
Yeah,
but
the drag show.
again, that just goes to show we're just so much fun. People can't get away from us. So,
It's the truth. I mean, every drag show I've been to, they were always fun. I used to love going to Mabel's until it RIP closed down. But
oh my
I
goodness,
mean,
those were the
that was the level of drag I was used to. I
yeah.
liked small town drag where every drag queen every week did that I don't care how you get here song that was the filthy fuck me if you can song. Like
Yeah.
this is wildly inappropriate. I'm uncomfortable, but go for it. You sing your little heart out. Everybody did it last week,
Right.
or a bunch of Selena disco mixes. And I'm like, God damn, you chose a 9-minute song. Okay, I guess I'll have to deal with this shit. I'm
Mhm.
fine with that. Kids can endure that. They can get pissed off too. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? You know. So I would like to tell you where everybody can find you. You know,
Yes. I'm at Nayda Montana on all platforms.
okay.
NAYDAMONTANA.
I'll somehow put it at the bottom. It'll be there. That way they know they can find you. Thank you so much for talking to me. And then when I do maybe an alt Twitter, I'm just kidding, episode, I'll call you back.
Okay.
We can talk more. We can talk more about that topping.
Oh my god. Take it on Drag Race if that's out
Oh,
there.
but no, you have to get on Drag Race and then bring it out afterwards. All the
Exactly.
OnlyFans, which is so
Exactly.
crazy. All the OnlyFans drag queens. I'm like,
Those are
I,
the drag
do,
queens that aren't getting booked.
I
Um,
wonder why.
who?
Vixen,
Yeah,
Vixen,
she's
Aja.
one. Aja.
There's a
Yeah,
couple other ones.
yeah.
Maybe Evie Oddly needs one. I'm just wanting to see the dick. I mean, they talk about it. Her and Naomi. If they can get them two to just,
It's
I've seen a
just
couple Naomi pictures, and I'm like, but
yeah. And she
not
makes a lot of
particularly.
claims. She said she's hung like a baseball bat. I'd like to see it.
You can see it. You can see it based on some of the tucks that are just not really a tuck. It's just, you
Right.
know, it's like, why is this going up your back? Like, what the hell?
Not up the bat.
Well, maybe that's the thing. I'll become a drag queen to get famous enough to be in the dressing room with Naomi
Exactly.
just to see it. Because I don't care. People used to talk about me being a photographer, like, oh my God, you're always with people who are naked. I'm like, yeah, it's just to see it. I don't give a fuck if you can't see it. I saw it. I'll tell you about it,
There's
but you can't.
there's a male performer that performs with us often. And he, first of all, he's so fine.
Hmm.
And I've shared a dressing room with him. And part of his act is that, first of all, he has a huge dick. Like it's
Hmm.
just naturally huge, or maybe
Right.
I don't know if it's natural, but um, he like part of like the gig is that he goes and like backstage he'll like just get naked and like jerk off and watch porn so that he can get hard enough, and then he'll
Oh,
like put
put
like
the
a
cock ring on, yeah.
right, and then like put his little thong on or whatever where it just literally
Hmm.
hangs like it's so huge.
Oh.
And one time I was like backstage getting ready, I'm like not even
Hmm.
thinking about stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I'm like putting a wig on, and I look over and he's
Hmm.
got like his phone and he's just like watching something. He's like, and I was like, all
See
right,
that
I need
this
a
is why
drink.
I'm
I
not.
gotta get out of
I
here.
I'll be like this. I'll be like,
Right? That's what I wanted
right.
to be like. Yeah, yeah.
Do you need help?
You need
I have
help, sir?
real I have real life porn in me.
I'll be
I'm
like
not
a
a
blow up
bottom, but
doll.
my mouth is. Yeah,
Right.
give them all that.
I'll be your personal blow up doll.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to now. Yep, there we go. Next year, Rising Star, Melvin.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
be I'll be the silky nutmeg ganache of Dallas.
There you go.
Mm-mm. That's too much. You're too good. Well, that was another great episode of the Big Gay Pod. You can find us on Twitter at Big Gay Pod. Sorry, the Big Gay Pod. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok as Big Gay Pod. You can email me at the bottom at biggaypod@gmail.com. Don't have a website because who uses websites anymore? GoDaddy is going out of business because I stopped subscribing. But anyway, thank you so much for listening, and I can't wait to give you some more fun, interesting things next week. Why am I talking like that? I have no fucking clue. Probably because I didn't finish my coffee. But stick around. More topics coming. I need some reviews, 5-star reviews. Just to tell me that you love me. Tell me that you miss me. I mean, I know it's been a couple of weeks. How y'all been doing? I know I miss y'all too. I check up on all my 8 followers. Okay, 4 followers. All right, it's 3 of y'all, but I mean, still, look. Thank y'all for sticking around. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy this. If not, and then we'll work it out. Okay. Bye.